Good morning, my dear students of class 4. Now, today we're going to start with a new chapter, and that is Peter's Christmas Tree, Part 1. Now, in this story, you're going to find there are 4 characters, okay? 4 people. You're going to learn about Tim and Molly, who are very good friends, Mr. Brown, the gardener, and Peter, Mr. Brown's son. "Only 2 more days for Christmas," cried Molly. Now Tim and Molly, both of them were helping Mr. Brown. Okay, Mr. Brown is the gardener here, and they were helping Mr. Brown with the Christmas tree. Now these 2 children, they put the Christmas tree in a wooden barrel, as you can see in the picture. Okay, they put it inside the wooden barrel. Here Mr. Brown was helping these 2 children arrange the Christmas tree in the barrel. Molly says, "How pretty it looks in that barrel." "Yes, and it will be even more pretty when it is covered with toys and candles and balloons," said Tim. So both Tim and Molly were very excited as they were helping Mr. Brown arrange the Christmas tree in the barrel. So after they were arranging the Christmas tree, Mr. Brown said, "What a pity! Peter cannot see it." So here Mr. Brown told these 2 children that Peter, his son, will not be able to see the beautiful Christmas tree. The reason was that Peter, now he was very sick, he was ill, and he had to stay in bed, and that was the reason he could not play with Tim and Molly. So this made Mr. Brown very sad, since he wanted his son to also be part, in arranging the Christmas tree. Then Molly said, "Perhaps you could bring him to see it on Christmas Day." But Mr. Brown shook his head and said sadly, "I am sorry that Peter is not well. He cannot come out or even leave his bed." So here Mr. Brown told both these 2 children that Peter cannot come out from his bed because he was seriously ill. After Mr. Brown told these two children about Peter, now both these kids were very, very good kids, so they wanted to do something nice for Peter. Since they know Peter could not get out from his bed, they told themselves, "Let us think of a plan." As they thought very hard, suddenly Tim cried out, "I have a plan." He went to Molly and whispered something to her. And then she smiled and looked at him and said, "I think it's a very good plan." So both these 2 kids went to tell their mother and father. They went to tell their parents about the plan, and even their parents were very happy about it. So in the next lesson, you're going to find out, in part 2, you're going to find out what was their plan and in what way they could make Peter happy. So the first part, it's just about Peter. It's about Peter, Mr. Brown, Tim and Molly. Now the story starts with Tim and Molly arranging the Christmas tree in a barrel, with the help of Mr. Brown. And it was here that Mr. Brown told these 2 children that his son Peter was not well and that he could not get out of bed. On hearing this, these 2 kids, they wanted to help Peter, by making him happy. So they came up with a plan. So this is the end of the first part. Now, in the next class, I'm going to give you a few questions. If you have any questions, please call me or message me through WhatsApp. So thank you, my dear students, and have a nice day.